Hmm. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? The Momo Ranch is in full effect. It's my second time on. I just Washington gets a new DC. I'm happy because he's a Flores lieutenant. He's one of his top guys, and this this is very good for me. Devontae Jones will be a great addition and will help these players and coach them up. I'm not worrying about him in per se. I'm worrying about Dan Quinn putting his foots and his blueprint on him. Let him coach it up. Let him get his people in. Let him coach this up and be effective as a coach. Because Dan Quinn, you on the clock. The reason you on the clock because you didn't step in and take over the defense when it was clearly halfway through the season they wasn't doing things right. And you didn't then the OC, your OC was still doing same plays for last year, wasn't switching things up. Then you kept Jaden Daniels, didn't switch up on the things he can do, stuff like that. He's a great pocket passer. You should allow him to. Jaden Daniels got to be. He's normally patient. He wasn't patient this year because he was filling his press clippings. So next season is going to be different. Y'all going to see a bigger and better team than the team y'all saw this year. Mark Holmes can sit here and talk about that. He beraved my team, said we haven't done nothing because of 1 year. Mark, we did more in 1 year than your team had done in 30 years. So I don't want to hear nothing about how bad my team is. Again, we did more in 1 year y'all have done in 30 years. These are just facts. So, what's up, Chris? GL me go. Hey, I don't understand Lloyd's channel. Chris, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how much they pay for that. Yeah, we do. I'm happy for it. He's a disciple for Flores. He wants Flores people, and he's gonna do good. He's gonna do well. Um, I'm I don't understand what's going on Lloyd's channel. When you go up there, it cuts out. You don't hear nobody, and it's frustrating to be in there. And I don't want to keep going resetting. This been going ever since he. I don't know what's going on. But he'll figure it out. So Washington will be a better team next year. There'll be a better defensive team next year. There going to be some bumps in the road on the defense. It could be expected that. I have Zoom and I can't hear there very well. Also, it'll be okay. I have Zoom. I don't know. I don't know. Is it the internet connection or you think it's his internet? Because because I got mine going through. Before I had it Wi-Fi, but now I got straight hardwire now. So I'm trying to figure out how I can bring people in here, and I got to figure out how to do that. And once I figure it out, I'll be Gucci. So I just trying to figure it out. I really haven't talked to nobody about it because I want to bring people in here and talk to me and have more people in here talking to me and talking shit to me and bring people in here and you know I don't care what people say about me because they could go we could go hand in hand, but we're not going. But I will control. You know, if you get carried away and call me out my name, of course I'm gonna say something. Get Drew. Nah, Drew fine where he at. I don't pay nothing for. So you have to pay for Zoom? I don't know because I don't know. I have Zoom on my computer because I went through them, but I never pay anything for Zoom. So to get people, okay, to do it, pay. You have to pay for it to get people to Zoom. I have to pay for it to get people to come on. Oh, okay. So I have to pay for Zoom. So I want to get this playing. So what's the 16th? Well, we have to talk, or you could call me. No. Okay, I don't want to do 40 minutes. I'll pay the six, well, with the cost and get people on here for because I got my mouth runs for a long time. Because I talk too long sometimes and I get carried away. Yeah, Washington is doing their thing. So, Chris, okay, and that the pro verse is like $16 a month. Because I'm not going. I know. I seen other people who have that same thing. I know Leo use it. I know a couple other people I know who use it, and it's always have these difficulties. And I don't want to. Oh, so I don't know what's exactly going on. So does oh boy, we'll see how what he does. It is cold out there tonight, guys. It is extremely cold here. What's the temperature? Let me check temperature before I go in my little tirades. 26 degrees. Supposed to go down to 16 degrees. Okay. Yeah, so no, we're not doing that. Hmm. You'll be okay. You will find what's best for you. Yes, just go ahead to stay safe. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They kind of bust pipes. No, they want people frozen pipes tonight. We all got to be safe and whatnot. And you got to be if you're living in North, wherever you got to live at, the cold areas all around the country. Stay warm, stay safe. Um, I just want to say this here to hey, Rhonda, thank you. So, Rhonda, do you go live and have your supporters come up there with you? Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it a try. I bet the top of that head is cold. Okay, okay. So yeah, see, I got my residential troll in here. Okay. So how do you go? Are you using Zoom? What you gonna use Zoom? Because I think that's what I'm probably end up doing. I'm not using anything. I'm not using anything. When I go live, I'm using the YouTube thing, whatever, and create, and then I go live. I'm not using no programs right now. I haven't started doing that. Yes, StreamYard is fine, but yeah, I think a lot of people like that. But Zoom, you can use Zoom too to go live too. That's what Mark uses. That's what Gametown uses. Um, I think they both. Well, I know StreamYard, you can edit it on StreamYard. Zoom, you can't edit stuff on there. But I'm not trying to edit it. I can get better editing programs. I can get better editing programs, and plus, I on YouTube allow me to edit on here, so I don't care about another editing programs. Too many out here you can use. But let's get back to this Washington football hire. It's a good hire. We will be better. We will be a team to working with. And I get it. Some people don't believe that. There's no hate. I'm not going to go down on the Cowboys right now. I'm not going to go by the Eagles or the Giants. My team, I'm going to focus on my team at this moment. We have to do better. Jaden has to do better. He's not the next Robert Griffin. He's just not. Robert Griffin was a player who destroyed the locker room. He was a player didn't know how to slide. How you that old? How you that old? How you that young and you don't have the ability to slide? Don't know how to slide? And you got to bring players in, baseball players for the Washington Nationals, to teach you how to slide. And you still don't do slide correctly. He didn't know how to slide. He was a toxic waste dump in the locker room because he was hanging out with the owners, eating at their dinner at his fancy house with his wife, and he came a toxic in that locker room. Nobody wanted to block for him. Nobody wanted to do anything for you. When he got hurt, that campaign he was doing, and then his daddy saying that he's going to be a pocket passer. He was never a pocket passer. He was a scrambler and a runner. Jaden Daniels is a pocket passer. He been pocket passer since high school and college. He did it the first year. He ran when there was no. He had better IQ to run the ball, but this season he didn't do well. And plus, they had spies. They had like 2 spies on him. So I'm expecting he's going to learn from that. And this new OC, we're going to teach him, hey, when to run, how to run, and he's going to have that clock when to throw the ball. Hey, if nothing there, just throw the ball out of bounds. If it's nothing there, we just need wide receivers, because a lot of our wide receivers couldn't break open. He had to throw into dime coverage. He had to throw the right call. He had to do timing patterns and things like that. So I'm expecting him to be better. He will be better. It is better. And for anybody to say he's Robert Griffin III, Robert Griffin went to another team and he couldn't even get that right because he was feeling himself. Then his later on in his life and that whole thing with controversy, he going back and forth with Ryan Clark about that was just some things you just shut up about. And he should have shut up about that. He knew what he was doing. But I'm hoping we get better, do better, act better. So we we all know I'm a Washington fan. I don't like the Cowboys, but I like people like Rhonda, like Chris. We could get along to make it along. There's no hate among them. What I say is all in jest, all in fun, and it's no harm. But we live in a world where people are so sensitive of what you say. People get mad at me because I said something about Phillip Rivers. By the way, Phillip Rivers pulled his hat out of the coaching for the Buffalo Bills. He knew that was a commitment. He knew that he couldn't be the head coach of the Buffalo Bills for that long term equipment when he gonna miss his kids, and how toxic or how long that drive you spending hours, 10, 12 hours, and even spending the night at the facility. He didn't want that, and he realized that now this ain't right for me, and I'm happy he did, because I'm just happy he did. So we're gonna be better. We have to be better, act better, and draft better, and get to free agency. We have 35 free agents on this team, the most in the league. The Dallas Cowboys come next with 25. That's a lot of free agency on both teams, especially for Washington. 35 free agents? Mm-mm-mm. Maybe half of those are signed. Maybe half. Maybe half. So we'll be good. Well, I mean, hopefully, um, I was just on Lloyd's channel and people was asking me, "What do you think about the hire?" I say it's the right hire. I mean, we can't get Dan Flores. Let's get his disciples. Get one of his disciples. And that's perfect. We're gonna have a young offensive coordinator. We'll see what he does. On the bad as that season was last year, it can't get no worse. And I debunk that Mark said that's where quarterbacks go to die. We have purgatory. We like the Jets. We know where like the Jets. We won Super Bowls. We was winning. Momo. Just be patient. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be patient. I have no choice in the matter. I have no choice in the matter. Be patient. Because we will be better. Hey, Chris, you still here? I don't know if Chris still here or not. Hot and steamy out. He was the king of dips. What has Dallas quarterback done recently? I don't know. I don't. Dak Prescott is who he is as a quarterback. He plays well in the regular season, and then somehow he doesn't. You can't blame nobody. I'm looking at something. Let me cut that off. And he just don't play well in the postseason. Until he goes to another team, I think he will be successful. Dak Prescott will not win a Super Bowl for the Dallas Cowboys. He will win a Super Bowl when he's on another team. He just is. So we sitting here just chilling. Happy that my team got him, and we'll see where it goes. I don't want to overanalyze this. It is what it is. We got a DC. Let's go to work, hire, get some people underneath of him, and get some coaches in, and that's all we need to do. Let's get this started. Start working hard. Start preparing. Get ready for the Shrine game and the East West game, and look at and they need to go out there, get the scouts out there, start scouting these players, do what we have to do, because we are a proud franchise, and we need to get back to that. Daniel Snyder destroyed this franchise with his wannabe Jerry Jones attitude, just buying up players. Yes, CZ, I agree 100%. You have to build your players within. So Jaden Daniels will be fine. Hopefully, well, I have high hopes for him. I really do. Excuse me. So, you know, it's 10:58. I won't be in here too much longer. Been here for 20 minutes, and I'm good. I'm Gucci. So we'll see what happens. 27 is the year through to get really good players. Oh yeah, for not this draft, for the following draft, CZ. That's what you're referring to. You know. Okay. Oh, is this a breaking news or is this just okay? They're doing some wrestling crap. Okay. Um. Yes, the draft is super weak. So who is free agency? Yeah, but all you need is somebody to fill holes. Get somebody who can fill holes and do your bidding. And New England did it for years. They got people to fill the holes and just do their job. Washington used to be that way. Hey, you get certain players for a certain position. They ain't the best player, but they'll get the job done. They just hard workers that work hard. Your best players are not in the first round. Your best players not in the second round in the NFL. Your better players always come down the fifth and sixth round. And then a lot of times people fall because these so-called scouts and these people say, "Hey, he's bad for the team. He's in this trouble. He's in that trouble. Oh, he doesn't practice hard. We hear that. Oh, he takes that test that says that his intelligence level he can't pick up and learn the playbook as fast. So they drop you, and like that. That test, the Wonderlic test, I think is what it's called. It's a horrible, horrible way to tell if our players can do plays or run. It's just bad. And let's be fair. The 40-yard dash, the 40-yard dash for the fastest guy on the team, that is the one of the worst things to do. But NFL has created this thing is that the combine is a great thing. The combine is not a great thing. It's a glorified track meet because nobody in the NFL football is not done in 40-yard dash. No one goes straight. Football is not straight that you're gonna do post, go straight down the line. It's not. Only guy I was right on money was last year's. He even he even predicted Sanders to be okay fifth rounder to be a fifth. So the draft is like I said, they do this 40-yard dash and they think that nobody runs straight. It's not a straightforward game that you going the fastest man, it ain't the best player. Jerry Jones was not, I say Jerry Jones. Jerry Rice was not the fastest. Your best players in the history of NFL was not the fastest player. It's because football is not designed or ever will be that the fastest man you could go down, he go a go route. Yeah, they do it a couple plays a game, maybe three, but no, it's all about slants, angles, and position. That's what football is about. It's not about go routes. So that 40-yard crap they do, and you want to see how fast a lineman can run, how fast that person. It's all for show for the cameras. NFL, like I said, has done a great job making these folks believe that somebody running the 40 at top speed is the best player in the league. He's not. Hill that played for Kansas City, then he went to the Miami Dolphins. Yes, if he gets in the open, he's hard to catch. But he didn't. He was trying to. They were trying to do that go route. He can't do go routes because the people is not gonna allow you to do go routes on them. They gonna zone you up. That's never go route. You need to do. You need to go and pick your route running skills and learn the routes and learn how to be under the route tree. That's the problem. People in America have been fooled about this thing. I don't even watch this crap or how high somebody can jump. My offensive lineman can jump. Why are we having an offensive lineman jump up? See how high he get. What is the point of that? An offensive lineman and you showing what his vertical is? When is that gonna come in play? Never. He's there to block, pass block, and run block. That's what he's there for. If you say maybe the defensive line, that's a stretch. If somebody athletic could jump real high, okay, yeah, he can bat a ball down, it's different like that. But you don't have to. All you got jumping in the air, knocking the ball down is not needed for a defensive line. You just get in the passing lanes, put your hands up. You don't have to jump, and you get in the lanes and stop. Online and running back drills, Momo, divert, and long jumps are for power indicators. But it still doesn't matter. The jumping and the jumping part of it doesn't matter because it's all a sham. They have tricked you. If you watch that, because I never watch it. I never watch it. It's two things I haven't really watched in the last several years. That's because my team ain't been there. I don't watch the Super Bowl. I really don't watch the Super Bowl because I think it's Super Bowl used to be a time where I could watch it. My team wasn't there, wasn't in the Super Bowl, but I would watch the commercials. I look forward for the commercials. And the commercials ain't good. It used to be funny, entertaining. You see something like that, and that commercials is commercial. It's all commercialized with corporate sponsors because everybody, hey, what's a new truck coming out? Or this new movie coming out, or a video game, or whatever it is. It's not about having humor. It was always humor. People love the Clydesdales. I wasn't a fan of the Clydesdales because it doesn't bother me if you horse in that. But to me, that's what it was. So that's why I stopped watching the Super Bowl because it was boring to watch. And also, it took too long to play. And then you got the halftime show. Some people say it's demonic. I don't know. The people into that demonic stuff, I don't know why. Yeah, like that. Not watching no Super Bowl or halftime show not to have Metallica. Yeah, they could have Metallica up there. So I think any genre of music should be represented. So I don't know, have they had hard rock bands? I think they had metal bands. So they had metal bands. I don't know what they have. Now, what got me when they had the Beach Boys up there, growing up in Washington, D.C., the Beach Boys used to be at play on July 4th. Before the fireworks started, they had a concert every year down there. Every year, I heard the Beach Boys. Got to the point where I knew every Beach Boys song. And then when they had the Super Bowl, I was like, oh my God, not this again. So, Washington got a new coordinator. I'm happy. The search is over. Let's get to work. Get some people under him, and let's do this. It's time to rock. It's the off season. They had them at our fair too for the longest time. Yeah, the Beach. I mean, I'm not a big fan. I mean, I like the music. It's good summery music, but can I really sit down and listen to the Beach Boys? Oh, hell no. But I just want to say that, guys. I'm about to sign out. I did 30 minutes on here. I just want to come here for one quick time. Okay, that's cool. I like. Okay, yeah. The rather thought. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to sign off, guys.